Hello friends, welcome to Clarity Classroom. In today's topic, we'll be discussing about RRB Pharmacist Examination. A notification was released about RRB paramedical categories. So we'll be discussing about eligibility qualifications of RRB pharmacist. We'll be discussing about vacancies that are notified under the notification CAN number 4 2024, and we'll be discussing about weightage of certain subjects of pharmacy, and we'll also discuss about important topics that are involved in those weightages, and also we'll discuss about tips that would help your preparation strategy. So the online application date for RRB has been given. The opening date is 17th August 2024, whereas the closing date is 16th September 2024. For pharmacist examination, the basic qualification are you should be having a bachelor's degree or an equivalent degree in pharmacy from a recognized university, or you should be having a diploma with 10+2 from a recognized university. In addition to the degrees, you should be a registered pharmacist under Pharmacy Act. This is very key and it's compulsory. So for pharmacist, you should be having a bachelor's or equivalent degrees or diploma, and you should be a registered pharmacist under Pharmacy Act, which is very compulsory. Selection of RRB is very much key, and you can only select up to one RRB. So only one RRB can be selected for each application you are providing. And also selected RRB can be anywhere. So you can select RRB from any location that was notified in the notification. And your exam center can be opted by your choice. So you can opt for nearby examination centers. So coming to notified vacancies, a total of 246 vacancies were notified under pharmacist entry grade. 246 vacancies. You should remember that you're not competing for 246 vacancies. You are only competing for 5 to 10 vacancies on an average per each RRB. 5 to 10 vacancies on average per each RRB. So selection of RRB is very much critical. Selection of RRB is very much critical in securing your name in merit list, because selection of RRB is dependent on various factors like your number of posts that are notified, and also the reserved categories, number of posts versus reserved categories, and also the competition. Usually in southern states the competition is high when compared with northern areas. For example, consider RRB Secunderabad. So a total of 8 posts were notified as vacant under the notification. So you are competing for 8 instead of 246. So coming to scheme and syllabus of examination. So examination would be for 100 marks in day. So from out of 100 marks, 70 marks and 30 marks will be splitted. So 70 marks would be for your pharmacy subjects. 70 marks are from your pharmacy subjects, and 30 marks from your general arithmetic, general intelligence and reasoning, general awareness and general science. So exam would be conducted for 90 minutes, a computer based examination, and there will be negative marking. You will be losing 1/3 mark for every answer that was wrongly marked. So hardly 45 days are left tentatively for the examination. So 30 days you can do theory preparation, whereas for 15 days you can practice or you can revise the old question papers and the MCQs. So MCQ preparation can be done for the other 15 days. You should acknowledge the fact that whole syllabus cannot be completed in 45 days. So it's important for you to prioritize subjects and also the topics. So prioritizing subjects and topics is very much important, and it can be done by weightage. So if you look at the old papers and all your trends of examinations and the questions were asked, so based on that you can calculate the weightage, and I already calculated the weightage. So 55 out of 70 marks are coming from these following subjects like pharmacology, physiology, pharmacy practice, chemistry and pharmacology. So ecology, physiology, chemistry, cognosy and pharmacy practice plays a key role in getting you marks, because almost 50 to 55 questions were being asked from these topics. So these are very important. So coming to individual subjects, first consider pharmacology, which is a very important subject as 20 questions were asked. So most of the questions were asked from classification of drugs, mode of actions, side effects, and also prescribing guidelines for each class of drugs or drugs particularly. And also questions from poisons and their antidotes were also frequently asked. So most of the questions were asked from these particular concepts of pharmacology. These particular concepts of pharmacology. And it's important that you cover all these topics. And also the question hardness is basic to moderate. So not that deep or tough questions are being asked. So basic to moderate toughness of questions were being asked in pharmacology. So coming to next important subject, that is pharmaceutics. Questions were frequently asked from dosage form classification with examples, evaluation tests of dosage forms with examples, and also additive classifications with examples. Examples are very key in pharmaceutics, and you can expect questions from posology calculations, formulas and calculations from posology. So posology calculations and formulas are also important, and also questions were being asked from industrial pharmacy subject. Those topics should be studied on a basic level, industrial pharmacy subject, and also physical pharmacy subject. You can expect questions from physical pharmaceutics. So coming to our next subject, pharmacy practice, which is very important in recent times. Post COVID, most of the government examinations framing questions from this topic. So pharmacy practice has different subjects that include hospital pharmacy, clinical pharmacy, community pharmacy, basic pharmacy practice subject, and also social and preventive pharmacy. So your basic pharmacist role is based on pharmacy practice subject. So most of the questions were asked. So coming to main important topics, inventory management is one important topic in pharmacy practice. So different methods of inventory management, formulas, and also definitions, all these to be covered under community pharmacy. And also another topic, important topic, is your drug dispensing guidelines, how you will dispense different drugs, OTC medications or scheduled drugs, and also pharmacy and therapeutics committee members composition, and also their roles and the tenure of each member, everything. And also storage of different drugs, how you will store parenterals, how you will store cold drugs, etc., etc. Questions were being asked from these topics. And also questions were being asked from pharmacovigilance, where you will be asked questions from ADRs, different types of ADRs types, and also signal generation, how you will generate a signal of ADR, how you will report ADR to UMC, etc., etc. Questions were being asked from pharmacovigilance also. So you should consider all these topics while you're preparing for pharmacy practice subjects. Besides this, all basic points from pharmacy practice are to be covered. That's very clear. So coming to next subject, pharmaceutical chemistry. So pharmaceutical chemistry, most of the questions were being asked from organic chemistry based on certain topics like your SN1, SN2, E1, E2 reactions. And also questions were being asked from named reactions. All the named reactions are to be focused. And also questions are being asked from the named compounds, different organic compounds that are listed in the syllabus. And also different types of reagents and catalysts used in these reactions. Questions were being asked from these topics because the reactions are very important in organic chemistry. So chemical names were also being asked of different compounds. And from medicinal chemistry point of view, all the SARs, like your structure activity relationships, are very important in this exam point of view. So most of the topics from medicinal chemistry will be covered in ecology. So SARs are very important. So coming to analysis, so calculations based on molarity, normality, etc. were being asked on a frequent basis in these government examinations. So those should be focused. And also different spectroscopic methods. So all the spectroscopic methods, all the chromatographic methods, their working principles, techniques, etc. should be focused more. So basic level questions from these points will be asked in this analysis point of view. So, and also coming to the next important subject, jurisprudence. So what happens in jurisprudence is it will definitely generate 1 to 2 questions in your examination, and the questions were mostly asked from different acts and labs and institutes located, like your central drug laboratory institute, etc., etc. So schedule of drugs very important, and also different licenses and forms for sale, manufacture and import of drugs. So this is very important, as form number, license number of sale, manufacture and import are being asked on a frequent basis. You can expect 1 to 2 questions from pharmaceutical jurisprudence for sure. And also different committees. So what are the basic committees, like your Pharmacy Council of India, Drug Technical Advisory Board Committee, etc., etc. So different members of committees, constitutions, tenures and their roles are to be studied very effectively. So 1 to 3 questions at least can be expected from jurisprudence subjects. So, and the next subject is your pharmacognosy. So pharmacognosy can be studied on a basic level. Mostly classification of crude drugs is being asked. Questions from this topic is being asked. So, and also source of drugs. So like where these particular crude drugs are being extracted, sources, important scientist names, and also the tests for identification. So alkaloids topics, etc., etc. are to be studied on a basic level. So different tests and alkaloids, etc. can be studied. So coming to other subjects, yeah, you can expect questions from many subjects, like human anatomy and physiology will give you at least 3 to 5 questions. So all these subjects will be having basic level questions. So it's important you refer old questions from different government examination papers. That will fetch you good marks. So basic questions are to be studied well first. So previous year questions will definitely give you good marks. Make sure you like, share, comment and subscribe. Comment all your doubts and inquiries regarding pharmacist exam and syllabus and various other weightages. I'll respond in the comments. And make sure you subscribe to my channel, as all the flashcards, revision cards, etc. will be uploaded in the short section of this channel. Thank you.